Well. Good morning, West Ham fans. Has Will still put his name in the hat for the West Ham job? Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. Brought to you in association with Bit 52. We're going to talk about it in a minute. But happy Saturday, by the way. Happy Saturday. Hope your weekend's going well. Obviously, West Ham can't ruin it until tomorrow. We have Match Day Live, me outside the London Stadium, predicted 11 shows, all that type of stuff. But a really interesting interview was taken by Will Still for Sood Info. And he hasn't ruled himself out of taking over the West Ham job. Should Moyes be sent packing at the end of the current campaign? Obviously, we know Will is 31. He's current manager of Rem. Famously, last year they were spending tens of thousands of pounds each game, or euros, being France, in that he didn't have his the designated coaching badges to take a first team football side in France, but he does have them now. And he was asked about the West Ham job. Which I'm sure, knowing from personal experience, Will is very much a friend of the channel, that Rem won't be happy that he's answered this question. But he said, I would think twice about taking the West Ham job, but would I turn it down? I would feel too guilty if I lost as a manager. But the Premier League and Europe are clearly two big objectives. In the long term, I want to complete a full season with Rem and finish as high as possible. For the future, that's my problem. I've never had a career path. I take what comes. But I must admit, the little child in me wants to return to England. It's my home. It's my league. The best in the world. And I've always been a West Ham fan. No, I know they're going to hate that. They're going to hate that. We're going to hate that. But Will is very much, come get me, West Ham. Come and get me. So obviously he wants to complete the full season at Rem, and then who knows what will happen. And I think that's sort of the trajectory. That's the right word, isn't it? For how I think the managerial merry-go-round will happen at West Ham. I don't think anything will happen unless there's a massive downturn in form until the summer. TalkSport revealed that Mr. Moyes is unlikely to have his contract renewed, and will maybe put himself in the hot seat, ready for the summer. Who knows? Would you, Will, West Ham fan? But he's 31 though. He's only had a season and a half at Rem. Is that enough? I don't know. In terms of looking forward, in terms of transfer signings, things like that. According to Team Talk, they have revealed that West Ham are interested in signing Bayer Leverkusen. Ding, 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 ding. Who do we know who was at Bayer Leverkusen? Tim Snyder. Bayer Leverkusen striker Victor Boniface, as they look to booster their attack in the summer. He's 22. He's started in scintillating. There's a lot of strikers in scintillating form in Germany. We had Sergio Garassa from Stuttgart. Obviously, Harry Kane doing the business at Bayern Munich, and Boniface is doing quite well apparently at Bayer Leverkusen. He's scored 6 goals so far after signing from the Belgian side Royal Union Saint Gilloise, who are in Liverpool's group, I believe, in the Europa League. He's got 11 goals and 6 assists in 15 games across all competitions, and he's attracting real competition and increased attention from across Europe. Scouts across Europe have been flocking to Leverkusen apparently to watch the man as Xabi Alonso implements a very exciting style of football, which has led his side to the top of the Bundesliga. And apparently, West Ham are amongst those sides that have been looking at him. Obviously, Tim still has a very strong connection with Bayer Leverkusen. There's obviously, talks about the rumblings that maybe Alonso could be the next manager as well. And maybe if he is, maybe he's going to bring Boniface with him. He's a unit. The man is a unit. If you watch the Bundesliga, he is, he looks like, do you know what he looks like? He looks like Frank Noble, friend of the channel. He looks like him in that picture, but he is absolutely on fire for Leverkusen. He's only just signed for them, so and it's still early doors in the season. But 11 goals and 6 assists, 16 goal involvements in 15 games so far this season. That's more than one a game. I've done the maths, so we'll see what happens. I suppose it's about picking the right person for the right style of football. So if calm down, Nick. Now you're watching, calm down. If Xabi Alonso was the next manager of West Ham, he would be playing a style of football he knows and would make sense to bring his target man with us as well. I'm just putting two and two together. Just put two and two together. But if not, Victor, actually, it's another Victor. Yeah, it's another Victor. If he's not going to go for Victor Boniface, we're still looking at Victor Gyokeres from the former Coventry City man, who's now at Sporting Lisbon and absolutely on fire for them as well. Us and AC Milan are reportedly interested in some of the 25-year-old informed striker, according to 90 minutes. Obviously, he joined Sporting in July on a 5-year deal from Coventry and has been, he's been really good for them so far. And it might seem quite surprising that they'll be ready to cash in on him already. But as he's hitting the ground running, his interest is growing. And so, his stock is never higher at the moment. So apparently we are looking at him. It'd be interesting to see if we can compete with the likes of AC Milan, really, when it comes to a striker. Obviously, I think by the sounds of it, a few strikers we're linked with AC Milan into as well. Obviously, Olivier Giroud is going to be probably leaving at the end of this summer and this season in the summer, and they're looking at Santiago Gomez from PSV Eindhoven, who we've been looking at as well. So it'll be interesting to see, but maybe a step to the Premier League might be of interest to Victor. Either of them, whether it is Boniface or Gyokeres, one of them could be joining West Ham in the summer. Or one of them might, or neither. And that's it, my friends. As I said, we're in partnership now with Beer 52, and they're a great bunch of lads, and supporting the channel in lots of different ways, including where's it gone? Where's my video gone? Let me play a little video to show you how great they are, particularly with Christmas around the corner. It's something which, we're going to stop piling your booze for Christmas. You're going to start looking at things, getting the beers in. We can help you out with that. And this is how we can help you out with it. Beer this Christmas? Does Edson Alvarez love a booking? Does Michael Antonio love a podcast? The answer to all those questions is yes, of course. And it's Beer 52's award season, where they celebrate the very best in independent craft breweries across the world with 8 new and exclusive beers you're not going to find anywhere else. All you need to do is go to beer52.com/West Ham and cover the postage of $5.95, and they'll send you out a free case of 8 exclusive beers straight away. I love Beer 52. I've been using them for a while. I love the fact that you get different beers every month, and this month is an absolute cracker as they celebrate the greatest talents in the craft global beer movement. For example, craft beer giants Omnipolo's Outer Galactic, cracking beer. It's really smooth, really drinkable pale ale, really hoppy, and really nicely rounded to ensure you're coming back for more and more. You can drink this one quite a lot. It's very nice indeed. But if you don't like dark beer, not a problem. Simply choose the light case, and don't forget you get a couple of tasty snacks too. You can also learn about all the fantastic breweries featured in your case with the award-winning Ferment magazine as well. So you find sort of the provenance and find out more about the story of the brewer that you're drinking. And even after all that, if you're still not satisfied, you can simply pause or cancel any time. So that's beer52.com/West Ham to claim your free case. That's beer52.com/West Ham. So we can have a few free beers there, innit? And to be honest, they are pretty banging. I know it's Saturday morning, and I'm talking about beer already, but it is the weekend, so check them out. There's the description in below as well. But beer52.com/West West Ham. And that's it, my friends. So keep an eye out on all the channel. Loads of stuff coming, loads of content. And after the weekend, I mean, we might get a random call up for JWP potentially with James Maddison out if it hasn't happened already. We may do because James Maddison has pulled out of the big James Maddison shaped hole there for someone like James Ward-Prowse to fit him potentially. Anyway, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, my friends, and come on, you bloody Irons.